A very good evening. I'm Anthony Hudson. We're coming to you from the Adelaide Oval. Today we bring you a practice match between Port Adelaide and Carlton. Pre-season matches are great opportunities to try out new tactics and set plays, but they're also vital for building momentum into the season proper.
The skipper leads his team out onto the field.
Daniel Harford is with me. Hello, Harf. What can we expect from this match?
Pleasure to be here, Hutto. I like the power. At this time of year, who really knows? But they look a better team. If they give decent game time to some of their stars, they should get the win today.
We'll see if you're right, Harf. Thank you.
Time to find out who's kicking to which end. A lot has been said about this match during the week. Time to find out who's right and who's wrong. Sweet wins the first ruck contest. Rosie, Butters. He's drawn a crowd. They're going nowhere and we'll have a stoppage near the centre. Rucks go at it. Rosie, Boak leading from the front. Can they catch them out on the turnover? Bergman makes good contact. Chera hunting the footy. Couldn't burst through. He's hit up the lead. Burgoyne gets the kick away. Georgiades has a vice-like grip. His field kicking is normally first rate. That's a strong mark. Horn Francis. That one was always his. Golden opportunity here.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
The Power have wasted no time getting on the scoreboard. Sweet slaps it out. Has to be clean. Cripps wins it back. Kicks inside the forward 50. Mackay takes a beauty.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Heads for home. That was never missing.
It's been an electric start to the match. This one looks like it's got lots of goals in it.
So a goal apiece and a good contest so far. De Koning wins it. Walsh, Cripps. There goes the kick inside the 50. Williams has it within range. Fogarty gets on the end of it. That's great footy.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
They're after a big game from him today, and that's a great start.
Good match so far. De Koning with a deft tap. Walsh, can they get another one? Jones tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Sin, quality delivery by foot. Ignoring the corridor for now. That's well played. Boak has found some space. Big ball to be won here. And the kick inside 50 lets them down. Takes the short option. The Blues having a great patch. Sees an opportunity and plays on. He's kicked it high. Thumped away. Sin.
They are hunting the ball carrier. The whistle's gone, and I think he knew it was coming.
Assuming it wasn't a skill error, that wasn't well disguised.
And inside 50 goes begging. It must be his birthday. What's he got on offer? Great play. Aliyah
Doing what he does best.
Curnow. The assignment is simple and he makes no mistake.
The power might need to throw someone behind the ball because they're being opened up too easily.
The Blues have got it out to 2 goals. De Koning with a deft tap. Hewitt taken to ground. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. De Koning showing his skills. Hewitt. Defence 101 there. Aliyah. Rosie. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Marshall on a lead. Horn Francis working hard and being rewarded. Probing ball. Punched away. Hollins thought his way through it. Cripps with a chance to relieve the pressure. Goes back with the handball. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. De Koning wins it out of the centre. Butters. Rosie. Marshall. They've worked it well. Honours the lead. Kicks inside the forward 50. That's an uncharacteristic mistake. Cripps pushes into space and receives the footy. Hollins can keep it moving. Walsh works hard to present. Hewitt dangerous to leave on his own. Williams. It sits and he's in business. Akers with a little bit of time. The Blues are good with their hands. Walsh is cool under pressure. Marshall has drifted back to help out. Well-weighted kick. Horn Francis with a chance to run. He's made a hot start to this match. Richards, terrific tackle. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Marshall wins it. It's a tough game.
They're tackling with venom today.
Punch clear. Cripps runs to 40 and hammers it home.
They've wasted no time applying some scoreboard pressure. It's been a fine start.
The Blues were underdogs coming in, but they look anything but in the early going. Rucks go at it. Just shoveled it out. They've given it back. Kicks to space. Haynes gathers. Doesn't often waste it. Fogarty. That's good work rate. What's he got on offer? They're moving the footy quickly. Marshall is a welcome presence in defence. Farrell working hard and presenting well. Boak makes position. Bergman squeezes the kick. Marshall in the centre square. Farrell all on his own. Picking their way through. This is good ball movement. Normally delivers. No one can mark. Motlop. Hewitt. Horn Francis. Desperate to win it back. Aliyah. Georgiades. Doherty comes free in the tackle. That's poor play. Blasts away.
Punched that like he meant it.
Lord gets his kick despite the heat.
They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal.
Great tackling technique there. The two big men do battle. Walsh under pressure. Hewitt. You can see their confidence growing. The Blues moving the ball well. Fogarty. Motlop closed him down. The lift doors closed on him and he's gone.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
What can they muster from the back half? And they're away. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Boak in the clear. He might have thought about the corridor. They're moving the footy well here. Searching kick. Fogarty went bang. Terrific forward pressure. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. De Koning slaps it out. Manages to get off a handball. Which way will it bounce? Cripps in space. Can run and carry. Good thinking and good execution too. The Blues are bringing great energy. Looking for some quick ball movement. Clever kick. They've opened them up here. He's made a bright start. Burgoyne. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. Walsh read it well. Saab had some assistance. Wiedering gathers. They could almost have raffled it. Hollands hacking it forward. Butters with the intercept mark. The Blues guarding the corridor. Drew in some space on the wing. Good disciplined defence. Big tackle laid. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. De Koning wins it. A bit of a panicked handball. Cripps loves the hard stuff. Pepper might be just outside his range. The defence is disorganised. That's careless kicking. They're on point so far. The Blues are out of trouble. They're all over them early. Fogarty. They've picked their way through. Aliyah making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Sin leads his opponent. Gives it everything. De Koning couldn't reel it in. Cottrell. Look at the distance on that hand pass. Walsh. It's a deep kick. One behind.
That's an opportunity gone begging. We'll back him in more often than not from there.
They've set up well for the kick-in.
Good work rate. The Power, not at their best so far.
He's been accosted. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out.
Sweet with a deft tap. Horn Francis. Dangerous spot for a loose ball. They've put themselves under pressure. Hewitt.
Big opportunity here. He puts it away, and they're 6 points richer.
The Power are on the ropes. They need a spark before this one gets away from them.
The Blues have made a fast start here, which is important to do away from home. Sweet with a deft tap. He's not one to take a backward step. Anyone's ball. The umpire will have it.
2 rucks, please.
Sweet slaps it out. He's wrapped up. That's not clever at all. Chera wins it back. Cottrell marks. Will he go the bomb? The Blues are playing like winners. Jones takes an excellent grab. Some indirect ball movement here. It's loose inside the 50.
Free kick for insufficient intent, and this could be costly.
I don't know what a player's supposed to do in that situation.
The Blues have certainly looked the better side. They'll be hard to catch.
It's banana time, and he does it easily.
It doesn't matter who you are. It's always good to get an early one on the ball.
The Power.
We'll be hearing alarm bells right about now.
De Koning wins it. Walsh. Cripps.
He's copped some of his own medicine.
They might be caught out on the turnover. His field kicking is normally first rate. You can't question his commitment.
100% effort.
The Blues are red hot at the moment. Butters. Haynes got a fist in. Cowan feeling the heat.
He's been run down like a wildebeest.
That is not the place to get caught holding the pill.
That was an excellent passage of play to set up what should be an easy goal.
Struck it well. No problems there.
He might just be in for a big day.
They've broken the run of goals at the other end, but they need a run of their own now. Sweet, looking for territory. Horn Francis. Drew. He's generally a good kick. Richards, all alone in the centre square. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Burgoyne couldn't complete the mark. Rioli, Butters. Bad error there. The Power have won it back.
He's been set a task.
He won't be happy with that one. Cottrell is calm in a crisis. Chera. Sweet. Makes good contact. Clean pickup. Can he impose himself on the match?
The Sharon hits the deck.
Hewitt. Sard. Throws it on the boot. Cowan.
No easy exit.
Keeps it low.
The sprint is on.
Lord.
Showing some pace.
He's hit it sweetly. That's a quality strike. It was never missing.
These defenders are going to have to tighten up. They've been giving them way too much space.
They've got 10 between them, and we're not yet at quarter time. De Koning gets his hand to it. Walsh. Akers. Can he hit a target? Sard. He's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. Burn-Jones clears the area. Butters.
No way through there, and they'll reset.
Sweet wins it down. Horne-Francis. Burgoyne. Rioli on a lead. Great play. Wiedering is a rock in defence. Young. Penetrating ball. De Koning uses the body well. Hewitt can get it and go. Cripps. Williams working hard and being rewarded. Sard. Walsh. What can he manufacture? This deserves a goal. That's wasteful. Conservative kick. Aaliyah lumbering after it. Farrell with a chance to relieve the pressure. The Power might be about to start something. Careful ball movement. The Blues with a fast start, but plenty of work still to do. It's quarter time. Gary Lyon is here. Gaz, what are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
The Blues made a great start to the match. If they can keep it going, they'll take the crowd right out of it. There's nothing travelling sides like better than a quiet crowd. It means you're doing a lot right.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary.
No second guess. Trusting each other, trusting the game plan, and back yourself at every place. Come on.
Sweet with the tap. Hewitt. They cannot keep him quiet. Chera. That's a strong mark. What's he got on offer?
He's covering so much territory with that elite work ethic. He's arguably best on ground at this stage.
He's right on his distance. It'll be a close thing. Disciplined defence called for and provided.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Jones can keep it moving. Good-looking kick. Drew, all on his own. Waiting for someone to come at him. Saar wins it back. Great mark. Looking to extend this margin. Sweet tries to spike it out of the danger zone. It's there!
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
The Blues clearly didn't read the script. They were supposed to struggle today. Sweet wins the hit out. Butters. Rosie. He'd like that one again. Gets his kick despite the heat. Kemp got the handball away. Cops some unwanted attention. Motlop in the right spot at the right time. Akers. The fans will be happy to see this. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. The two big men do battle. Walsh lays it off. That's a bit of a waste. Sweet is cool under pressure. Horne-Francis. Marshall. Rosie takes the hand pass. Who's at home? Defence 101 there. Gets the kick away. Bouncing ball. Knew the tackle was coming. They're tackling with venom today. De Koning has probably got the points at this stage. Cripps in the thick of it as ever. Well played. Normally delivers. Williams. Dangerous to leave on his own. Fogarty. Desperate defence. De Koning. It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dobbed it.
A few heads will start to drop soon if they can't turn the tide. They're right on the edge.
Well, if they weren't concerned before, they should be now. De Koning with the tap. Boak. Butters. Running in support. Burgoyne. Drew.
They are hunting the ball carrier.
Moving the footy laterally. De Koning wins it back. You can see their confidence growing.
Turned over on centre wing.
They've opened them up here. Well done.
He's been industrious.
Thumped away. McGovern was committed to the contest. Good vision there. Silvani. Clever kick. The Blues have winners everywhere.
They found the magic formula.
Cripps has brought his own ball. Hewitt. Boak with the big fist. Butters runs onto it and can relieve the pressure. Sin. Aliyah. Jones getting involved. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Sweet with the tap. Rosie. Butters. What can he do with it? The power, not at their best so far. Georgiades. Rosie. Boak. McGovern wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Cripps works hard to present. Searching kick. Akers has found some space. Takes the logical option. Williams. Aliyah ensures that 4-8 will come to nothing. Doesn't often waste it. Bergman. They need a spark. Butters in the clear. Can he be the fire starter? They're moving the footy well here. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Silvani. He might have thought about hand passing. Saad. They're going nowhere, and we'll have a stoppage near the centre. De Koning palms it down. Plenty of heat in this game. Walsh. Hewitt with the steal. Decides to go.
How did he get rid of it? Illegally, says the ump.
Burne-Jones delivers it inside 50. McGovern desperate to win it back. That'll be play on. Does well under pressure. Chera. That's good work rate. The Blues are out of trouble. Cottrell has charged into space. Honours the lead. The Power are chasing tail. No one can mark. Boak kicks to centre wing. They could be vulnerable here. Dishes it off. Chera with time. Is anyone home? Butters. Spoils. Bergman. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. Williams went bang. Drew. Saad.
We've seen that before.
Pepper. Sin. He's under close attention.
Stoppage coming up on the wing.
Sweet gets his hand to it.
Like Batman and Robin.
Boak. Rinse and repeat. Sweet wins the tap. Good ruck work and good roving too. Burgoyne. Rosie. Turnover in the middle. This could hurt. Chera.
I'm not sure he wanted it.
Doherty gets on the end of it. That's great footy.
It's not a gimme goal, but certainly one that should be kicked.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it.
The defenders are always under pressure with how often the ball is coming down, and this game might be getting away.
The Blues by 32. The big men fly. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? And we will do it all again. De Koning has got on top. Hewitt, Cripps, he's wrapped up. On the non-preferred. He's run into trouble. They're irrepressible at the moment. It's a tough game. Sin saw that coming. The Blues have denied them the corridor. Ball to be won on centre wing. Pepper. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. De Koning has had his measure today. Hewitt, Haynes. Mackay is hard to beat one-on-one. De Koning got to the right position and hung on. This might be a chance for the high flyers.
Cripps is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
To put the icing on the cake.
Heads for home. That was never missing.
The Power must be hoping that their opponents can't keep this standard up because they're just not able to compete with it.
They've got some real momentum now and will be hard to stop. Rucks go at it. Hewitt, can he get it out? Some people can't kick that far. In no man's land. Chera, the Blues can smell blood. Mackay read it well and claims the mark. A chance to extend the margin, but alas, he has hit the post.
That's his first blemish. He's been kicking very well.
Trying to catch them out. Jones pushes into space and receives the footy.
Probing ball. He's hit up the lead. What's he got on offer? And they're away. Wines gets a good bounce. He's had little impact so far. Richards marks on centre wing. He's been quiet. Burn-Jones. He's outmarked two of them. That's almost worth a kick. Sin. He'll be sore in the morning. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Kemp looking for territory. Cripps blasts away.
Punched that like he meant it.
Jones, Boak on a lead. Can he hit a target? Good thinking and good execution too. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Motlop, his field kicking is normally first rate. Radaglia gets back and should repel. Not his finest moment. Quality delivery by foot. Williams, Mackay in the right spot. Sweet, read it well. Pepper. They've put themselves under pressure. The Blues having a great patch.
He'll pump them into attack once more.
Kemp, he's taken a beauty.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
And they're dealing maximum damage.
That was reminiscent of Tony Plugger-Lockett, the way he used his body, then went back and put it straight through the middle.
The Blues are in complete control. Sweet, the winner there. Horn Francis, Rosie, good build-up.
He's been accosted. He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle.
Sweet, wins the hit out. Boak, Rosie, can he force his way through? Anyone's ball. Doherty runs onto it. He's kicked it the wrong way. Hollins needing support. Chera, Walsh, by hand. Cripps lays it off.
He's been set a task.
Williams, Akers,
not on my watch, he says.
The Blues
look like scoring every time they go forward.
Sweet with a deft tap. He's not one to take a backward step. Boak, that's symptomatic of their malaise. What's he got on offer? Mackay has found some space. They'll compete inside the 50. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Williams runs in and bangs it home.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion and he made the most of it.
The Blues are playing supreme footy at the moment. Can they keep it going? Sweet wins the hit out. Butters, Horn Francis. He ran into a brick wall.
No way through there and they'll reset.
Sweet with the tap. Boak, Rosie. Slick hands. Butters. Burgoyne. Turned over. Cripps. The Power have won it back. Pepper. Probably too far out to score. Clever kick. Punched away. Cripps. Thought his way through it. Gee, they're playing well. Takes the logical option. Cowan. Chera. All alone in the centre square. Sees something he likes. The Blues are doing as they please. Fogarty with a chance to run. Williams has got loose. Hollins can keep it moving. Good work rate. Well played. Who's at home? Doherty. Here's real danger now.
Well-weighted kick, taking out some frustration possibly.
Jones, Wiedering, making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Drew, Boak, throws it on the boot. Georgiades! That one was always his. Horn Francis. This is good footy. Golden opportunity here.
The fans haven't had much to cheer today. Hopefully they'll get something here.
He's right on his distance. It'll be a close thing. Marshall in the goal square takes a beauty.
When you're copping or hiding, it's the little things you can hang your hat on. That was better movement of the footy.
There's one back.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
They've pulled one back, but they need plenty more where that came from. Sweet punches it out of the ruck. Butters. Rosie. Hand pass cut off. He's generally a good kick. Fogarty. All on his own. They're playing like champions. Curnow. Dangerous to leave on his own.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin.
The Blues have already put this match under lock and key. Who would have thought that?
The Power are looking down and out. Good ruck work.
They are hunting the ball carrier.
Poor decision-making there. Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Sets a task for the forwards. Curnow gets to the front spot and can line them up.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
They get full value for a deep entry.
Well, it's one thing to take the contested mark, but another to have the composure to finish off your good work.
And that is the end of the first half. The home fans are shell-shocked. They didn't see this coming.
Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
The Power need to turn things around this quarter. Their supporters will expect more effort and the coach will demand it. I'm not for a moment suggesting that they're not having a go, but neither have they been frenetic like we know they can be. As Paul Roux says, there's effort and there's absolute effort.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary.
The big men fly. Boak, Rosie, trying to find a path. The Power are good with their hands. On the non-preferred, Richards, marks. Will he go the bomb? Delivers it inside 50. Marshall, he's set upon. They've bottled it up. Sweet, punches it out of the ruck. Butters, Rosie. They haven't really fired a shot today, but that's a nice finish.
The Power have obviously had a tough day, but that was much better play.
The Power on the board first after half-time. Good ruck work. Butters, Boak, Burgoyne. A bit of a panicked handball. They're going hammer and tong. They've worked it well. Silvani spoils. He's so clean with the footy. Richards takes an excellent grab. Delivers a long ball. McGovern.
We've seen that before.
Big tackle laid. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Sweet wins the hit out.
They are tackling machines today.
Bends it around the body. That's on target. Through it goes.
They've had an off day so far, but that was more encouraging from them. Perhaps they're not gone yet.
The Power
Have given themselves a glimmer of hope.
The big men fly. Butters. Winds. That's good work rate.
What's he got on offer?
Searching kick. Silvani.
Is proving hard to pass.
Wiedering. Throws it on the boot. This might be going through. It is. A real team lifter.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
The Power have had a great patch. Sweet slaps it out. Boak. Mackay mops that one up. Cripps. Going at his third goal. He's given it plenty.
Danger averted, frantic defence.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
Looking for a quick transition.
Jones has found some space. Good looking kick. Pal Pepper is hard to beat one-on-one. Can he find a teammate? The Power are out of trouble. He might have thought about the corridor. Horn Francis marks on centre wing. They're moving the footy well here. This is more positive. Jones normally delivers. A spell on the pine might be warranted after that. McGovern in the clear. Probing ball. Walsh! Great body work. Can he hit a target? Hewitt presents in space. Goes long. Good disciplined defence. Doherty navigated the traffic. Mackay. Through it goes, and they extend the lead.
That was a clever snap. He knows exactly where the goals are, and he's not going to miss many of those.
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get.
Sweet with a deft tap. Butters has brought his own ball. Blasts away. Hollins with another spoil. Pal Pepper.
It's not a fair fight.
They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Punch clear. Rosie does the crumbing.
They cannot keep him quiet.
Mackay desperate to win it back. Chera. Kemp. Can he impose himself on the match? Centre square, loose ball. Fogarty, he's under close attention. Crowd cries ball, and they get their wish.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
Doesn't often waste it. Jones
Pushes into space and receives the footy.
going for territory. He needed a cleaner pair of hands. The Blues on the ball now. Hollins, the kick was centimetre perfect. They've picked their way through. Curnow works hard to present.
To put the icing on the cake.
What a game he's having. He's drilled his four.
If you're going to get scored against, you've got to at least know that you made it difficult for your opponent. That wasn't the case there.
The Blues are strutting their stuff. They're a force to be reckoned with. The big men fly. Butters, Rosie, leading from the front. Sweet, a good kick here and they'll be in business. Wines is the target and he marks.
It's been a dark day, but that was a more positive passage of play and it should result in a goal.
This will go close. Has he got the journey?
Disciplined defence called for and provided.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
McGovern with the footy. Wiedering, working hard and being rewarded. Cowan, we're watching a very good side here. Gee, they're playing well. Slick hands. Chera
No easy exit. He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that.
The umpire says he had no prior. Who can get the clearance? Rosie, Horn Francis, set sail for home, and he has delivered.
That's a great reward for work ethic. He deserved that goal.
Can they follow that goal up with another?
De Koning,
The winner there.
Walsh, Hewitt, Cripps, squeezes the kick. Horn Francis gets back and should repel. And we will do it all again. Good ruck work. Walsh, De Koning got the handball away. Akers, he's a quality finisher, and that's more evidence.
Normal service has resumed.
The Blues by 51.
De Koning wins the hit out. Walsh. No one can mark. Rosie has it on a string. He's everywhere at the moment. Wiedering went bang. Cowan, Haynes, McGovern. He's wrapped up. Gets a kick away. Who can run onto this and pump it forward? Boak gives it everything. It's been that kind of day for them. A chance to clear now. Cripps chips to halfback. McGovern all on his own. The power guarding the corridor. Sweet couldn't hold it under pressure. Walsh. Sin thwarts them again. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Uses the non-preferred. Sin saw that coming. Great smother. Rosie. It's a tough game.
He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing.
Sweet wins the hit out. Butters. It's a hot footy. Throws it on the boot. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Jones. We will do it all again. De Koning looking for territory. Cripps. That hand pass was telegraphed. Burgoyne. Sweet. Horn Francis loves the hard stuff. The power.
Moving the ball well.
What's he got on offer? Ignoring the corridor for now. Williams. Cripps. He's caught.
If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. There might have been an argument for a free kick there.
De Koning showing his skills. Walsh. They've put themselves under pressure. Horn Francis takes the hand pass. Sweet. Boak. Rioli marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
If they're to find a way back, this has to go through.
That is going very close. It's a goal.
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
They've got one back. Let's see if they can double up. The big men fly. Boak, Butters. Careful ball movement. Horn Francis runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Gets the kick away. He's stopped in his tracks. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Good ruck work. Terrific forward pressure. Silvani. Hoping for a big contested grab. Georgiades with the big fist. Wiedering. Neither side able to clear the footy. Sweet wins it. Rosie.
He's been a shining light.
Chera. Was that a legal disposal?
That's got to be a free kick. Took them on and didn't dispose of it correctly.
Great pressure there and gets the reward.
De Koning again with a superior judgment. McGovern can keep it moving. Takes the short option. Haynes has charged into space. Cripps plucks another contested mark. They've opened them up here. Goes laterally. That's well played. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Cripps, he's taken a beauty. Fogarty was afforded latitude. Haynes thought his way through it.
Superb kick.
It's a big margin, and it should get at least 6 points bigger.
It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
The Blues, in this form, would challenge anybody. The two big men do battle. Walsh, red at best. Cripps, in the right spot.
Butters runs onto it. Is anyone home?
Saad,
They must be sick of the sight of that. That's careless kicking.
normally delivers. Wines, couldn't quite. Georgiades, it's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dobbed it.
That never looked like missing. It was a textbook finish.
The Power need to follow that goal up. Sweet punches it out of the ruck. Horn Francis. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Delivers a long ball. Sin, stripped of it.
He's been accosted. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle.
Great tackling technique there. Sweet wins it. Butters. Horn Francis hunting the footy. Got to get it forward now.
Attracted a crowd. They want ball, but they're not going to get it.
Rucks go at it. Butters navigated the traffic. Boak, Aaliyah, Burgoyne just shoveled it out. He just dropped it. Horn Francis, Jones, sloppy hands, and they've turned it over. He just keeps racking up disposals. Williams is in the clear and marks uncontested.
These forwards and midfielders have great connection. It's no wonder at all they're scoring so freely.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
The Power
Are having one of those days. Everything that could go wrong has gone wrong.
Horn Francis, Butters, he ran into a brick wall. He's set upon. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. The two big men do battle. Horn Francis, Butters, Wines. You can't question his commitment. Burgoyne, Boak, they need to hit the scoreboard here.
Can they beat them back to goal?
Pal Pepper,
They're tackling with venom today.
good ruck work. Butters, caught, dropped it like a hot potato. Wines, it's there!
The Power have obviously had a tough day, but that was much better play.
The Blues by 45. Wines gets his hand to it. Butters feeling the heat. Burgoyne, solid tackle. They cannot keep him quiet. Akers says thank you very much. Mackay had his name written all over it. They're moving the footy well here. Drop punt, and he has put it away.
The Blues have set themselves up for what should be a stress-free final term. They've been far too good.
The Blues are looking irresistible. De Koning with the tap. Walsh, can he force his way through? Quality delivery by foot. That's skillful. Motlock can go back and shoot at goal. Cripps, he's got it.
He might ask for more time forward after that.
The buzzards are circling. De Koning wins it out of the centre. Walsh, Rosie, runs onto it. Horn Francis, the kick is precise. The defence has fallen down. Lord is the target and he marks.
When you're copping a hiding, it's the little things you can hang your hat on. That was better movement of the footy.
Big chance here. They need it, but he's missed.
You can't afford to miss gettable shots against a good side when you're already behind.
Saad to bring it in. Walsh doesn't often waste it. The kick is a poor one. What's he got on offer? Just has to hit a target. Lord pins the ears back, winds up and drives it right through the middle.
Well, if they lose this match, no one will be pointing the finger at him.
The Blues by 50. Good ruck work. He's copped some of his own medicine. Cripps. The Blues have produced their best for 3 quarters. Can they finish it off in the last? Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
The Power have won more contested possessions and clearances, but they're still getting beaten on the scoreboard. It's on the outside where they've been hurt by a team that covers the ground as well as any, so they may think about injecting some more pace into the team next week.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
No second guessing. Trusting each other. Trusting the game plan and back yourself at every contest. Come on.
De Koning showing his skills. Walsh, Rosie, desperate to win it back. Richards, Boak, under pressure. Butters, he's besieged. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. De Koning gets his hand to it. Cripps, Walsh, Akers, cops some unwanted attention. That's a bit of a gift. Approaching the 50. Can he hit a target? Marshall. Golden opportunity here.
Brett and Buddy, you'd think.
Put your glasses down. Oh, pick them up again. He's missed.
It's a disappointing miss, but he created an opportunity that perhaps not many would have.
Looking for a quick transition. Hollins, all on his own. I've liked his game today. Silvani has found some space. Cripps handballs it to nobody. Walsh, Wiedering, clever kick. We're watching a very good side here. Well played. They'll sweep this ball forward. Harassed into an error. Bergman continues to be a thorn in their side. What's he got on offer? They're playing like champions. Fogarty has found some space. They've got them on the overlap. Boak onto it in a flash. Rosie, Jones. Saar went bang. Williams punched away. Motlop, when one tackle just won't do. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Wines, they won't blame him. Rosie, Horn Francis, desperate defence. Can he find a teammate? Cripps, the defence is disorganised. De Koning with an opportunity. He was taken high and should go back and have a shot from here.
His last shot found the middle. Can he double his money?
This will be touch and go. Happy to concede a behind.
That's smart play, Willie. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
He's off. Not a lot of positives today. What can they muster from the back half? Good-looking kick. Rioli charges onto it. Jones honours the lead. He might have thought about the corridor. Burn-Jones with a chance to run. Sin in some space on the wing. It's become a game of keepings off. The Blues have won it back. Tries a safe ball. They're a pleasure to watch.
That's a good option, and this looks promising. Saad manages to find a teammate.
Is anyone home?
Jones wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Pau Pepper can keep it moving. Searching kick. Sin. Rosie. He's lost it.
He's gone. He had plenty of time.
You've got to be quicker than that.
He doesn't waste many. You have to be tough to play this game. Georgiades. We're still waiting for the quarter's first goal. De Koning slaps it out. Cripps on the same page as his ruck. Marshall has a vice-like grip. Drew looking for 2 in a row. Silvani wins it back. Great mark. What can they build here? McGovern with a chance to relieve the pressure. Hewitt working hard and presenting well.
He's leading all comers for disposals.
Saad
Pushes into space and receives the footy.
and inside 50 goes begging. Drew in the clear. The Blues forcing them out wide. Horn Francis
In the clear on centre wing.
Burn-Jones got to the right position and hung on.
Lord, you asked for it, you got it.
Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. De Koning wins it. Walsh. Cripps running in support. Just had to get it out. Slick hands. Hewitt. He's generally a good kick. Rioli gets there first. Thought his way through it. Sin working hard and being rewarded. Drew
On centre wing is marked.
his field kicking is normally first rate. Burn-Jones dangerous to leave on his own. Which way will it bounce? And we'll have a throw in.
The Blues are getting the ball inside 50 more. It's no wonder they're winning the match comfortably.
De Koning with the tap. Cripps.
What a game he's played.
Sin making his claim for the Golden Fist Award.
There might have been an argument for a free kick there.
The 2 big men do battle. Cripps, Chera, Walsh in no man's land. Wiedering is cool under pressure.
If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken.
We'll have another ball up. Good ruck work. Walsh, Cripps, they're playing for keeps.
He's been prolific. Who's got the wheels?
Horn Francis. Here's the vital kick inside the 50. Burn-Jones is in the clear and marks uncontested. Lord drops into the hole and marks.
It's been a dark day, but that was a more positive passage of play, and it should result in a goal.
Lord, can he inspire his team? You bet he can.
He managed to find some space, and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
They've got a couple back, but they need to keep coming. Sweet.
He's rucked superbly in a losing cause. They're still cracking in hard deep into this match.
The 2 big men do battle. Got the handball away. It's a tough game. Squeezes the kick.
He's been accosted.
The Power are just not getting the ball inside 50 enough. There's not much the forwards can do.
De Koning with the tap. Hewitt, Cripps, Walsh. Managed to get out despite the tackle. Mackay runs towards goal and slams it through for a 6-pointer.
They copped up a couple at the other end against the run of play, but that might be where the respite ends.
The Blues are irrepressible. What a day this is turning into for them.
Sweet
Has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard.
Rosie. The umpire waves them on. Drew.
Can run and gun.
Sweet. Burgoyne.
He'll be annoyed at himself letting the tackle slip high.
Penetrating ball. Young tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Cottrell swoops. Cowan. Burgoyne. Read that one right off the boot. Burn-Jones. That's a big play.
It's been a disappointing performance, but he can paper over a crack or 2 here.
They desperately need a goal. They won't get it there. It's a poster.
Doesn't exactly encourage the midfielders to work harder.
No time like the present.
Quality delivery by foot. Saad The Power are chasing tail. Wines with the big fist. Walsh, they're keeping the ball well. And they're away. Who can run onto this and pump it forward? Aliyah is dangerous when he has space. Wines, strong grab.
Going at his second.
It's been a dirty day for them, but there's something for their fans to cheer.
The Power have obviously had a tough day, but that was much better play.
The Sting's well and truly gone out of this one. The big men fly. Hewitt, Cripps, Chera. What can he do with it? De Koning comes free in the tackle. Akers, Cripps. Throws it on the boot. Defence 101 there. Farrell onto it. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Cripps takes an excellent grab. It's a deep kick. Quick snap, and that's a goal!
You have to show him more respect than that, or it'll hurt you on the scoreboard.
Two goals each for the quarter. Good ruck work. Horn Francis, he's been a shining light. They're a big chance here. It's been that kind of day for them. Wines! Again with a superior judgment. It's not the best kick. Has he done enough? No.
They're not getting many good looks at it, so you can understand them wanting to have a ping when they get a chance.
McGovern to bring it back in. Wiedering works hard to present. Cripps has charged into space. Picking their way through. Williams, can he mop up? Stripped of the footy. Cripps has turned it on today. And that's a letdown. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Keen to get the ball moving. Burgoyne, all on his own. Normally delivers. Good work rate. Just has to hit a target. Wiedering is there in defence. Well-weighted kick. Walsh has found some space. De Koning doesn't often waste it. Well played. The Blues looking ominous. Motlop. He's kicked it like an arrow.
Typical small forwards goal there. He's a real live wire inside forward 50.
The Power will be campaigning for mulligans after this. De Koning wins it out of the centre. Hewitt, Cripps takes the hand pass. Akers, Burgoyne. He'll feel that one. They've got the game won, but they're refusing to let up. Good ruck work. Butters dealt with the pressure. Horn Francis. They desperately need a goal. Unable to complete the mark. McGovern. That's an aggressive handball. Walsh. They've worked it well. How's the entry? Jones. We've seen that before. Fogarty. Not on my watch, he says. Didn't take the first option, and he's been penalised.
Great pressure there and gets the reward.
The kick is precise. Farrell bangs it long. This is good ball movement. Bergman feeds it out. Burgoyne. Not a lot of positives today. Punched that like he meant it. Cowan. The Blues have winners everywhere. Walsh, he'll be sore in the morning. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. De Koning got his palm to it. Hewitt, Akers, big tackle laid. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. De Koning wins it down. Hewitt, Walsh, he's run into trouble. There'll be a few feeling sore after this match.
The Power.
Clearance work is certainly not the reason they're behind on the scoreboard. It's been good today.
Walsh couldn't get an effective disposal. He stopped in his tracks.
This is a famous win in hostile territory, one they'll treasure for a long time.
It's been a great duel between the two big men.
Chera collects the half volley. Gets his kick despite the heat. Butters. Can they catch them out on the turnover? Hewitt couldn't burst through. Horn Francis. I've liked his game today. Radagalia under pressure. That's a give up. He sends them inside for the 4th time. Cowan showing why he's such a good defender. Gee, they're playing well. They're leading them a merry dance. Haynes pushes into space and receives the footy. Kemp gets to the front spot. The Blues continue to do as they wish. Williams, they have absolutely spifflicated him.
The umpire circles and decides to ball it up. Can they create a shot on goal from this stoppage?
Hewitt, Cripps, De Koning.
I don't think he'll remonstrate over that one.
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment, and the other side just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
This for 3 on the trot, and he steers it through.
You can't afford to give free kicks away in front of goal. All that hard work, and then you give an easy one up.
I'd say the sting has gone out of this one, but I'm not sure there was any sting to begin with.
They have a good understanding, those two. Butters under the gun. Sweet. McGovern. It's a hot footy. Attracted a crowd. That's a great tackle, and it's been rewarded.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
That's probably as good a passage of play as we've seen from them all day. It deserves a goal.
Got to nail this one, and he does. Can that ignite them?
The Power are obviously not going to win this game, but they've still got to strive to get something out of it.
The Blues came away with a win. Too strong, too tough, and too good.
What did you make of that match, Harv?
The Blues relied on their spread from the contest and their ability to outrun their opponents today. They dominated uncontested ball, and you can't afford to let them do that if you're going to knock them off. They'll be well pleased with this performance.
You get the feeling there'll be a lot said about this one. Thanks, Harv. On behalf of Daniel Harford, Gary Lyon, and myself, Anthony Hudson, thanks for your company. We'll catch you again soon.
We'll keep going.